It was all good just a week ago. Niggas feel they self, and I watched the...
Alright, you're tuned in to the Gallant TV, and how about you let us know who you are and what you do?
What's going on, y'all? I'm Bam, aka Bam the Man, representing 5 Star Studios. Pretty much, I market myself out here as an artist using digital art, photography, and painting. Pretty much, what I do is I do canvas paintings, murals, I do body art, and pretty much just get my name out here. I travel from New York, LA, Atlanta, featuring my art at different events, art galleries, clubs.
So how did this all come about? I mean, how did it start?
Well, basically, when I was little, I used to, play around on my computer. I had a XP, and pretty much they had a software on it, which we call Paint. And I used to go in there and I used to throw a lot of shapes and colors and designs together. And pretty much, that led up into t-shirts. And back in high school, I went to about 3 different high schools for real. I went to Suitland, I went to Douglas, I went to Friendly, and pretty much I sold my t-shirts there and also at different churches and stuff like that. And the name of my t-shirt business was called Saja Originals. So I kind of like the whole thing of fashion. Of course, like my mom didn't have money to buy his clothes or anything, so pretty much I made my own by just throwing some paint and some designs and some words and some expressions and stuff on there.
Nice.
So yeah, that's kind of how I got my feet wet with my experience of becoming an artist.
And what did that lead to next? Did you go to the canvas?
Well, no, I actually went straight from t-shirts to body, because I guess I was looking at pretty much like t-shirts. I just didn't want to do that anymore. Like I never considered myself as like a fashion designer.
Right.
Like even when I was selling shirts, I never even considered myself as a fashion designer. I always saw myself as an artist. And pretty much t-shirts was just one way for me to pretty much market my name and to build networks. So from t-shirts to like body, that's just like a whole new niche for me.
What was that conversation like? What was that like? Excuse me, take your clothes off, let me paint you.
Right. It was a difficult. It was a lot of convincing I had to do, and it was very difficult trying to get started. Tell a girl, hey, yeah, I'm trying to paint you.
Right.
What the hell is wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck is this?
And Bam, you're gonna be at the For All Fashion event on April 30th, right?
Oh yeah, with Urban Lifestyle Entertainment Group.
You got that right.
Of course, man. I'm definitely in there. That's gonna be an awesome show. I got some really, really dope ideas in mind.
Okay.
Like I have never done it before, so I'm really excited about it.
Right.
I did about 3 fashion shows, and I've been doing body paint for like about 12 months now, close to about 12 months now. I'm not really calculating like, okay, this is 1 year anniversary.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, this show is going to be interesting because, I got a whole new concept, and pretty much I'm really confident in my work now than I was before.
Right.
So it's like what I'm going to do on April 30th is going to give this area and everyone that attend just a touch of how I can transition my media and make my art more fashionable.
You're going to stick around for the event afterwards? They're having a DJ battle.
DJ battle?
Yeah, they got Quicksilver and they got Young Guru. Jay-Z's engineer?
Oh, I'm in there. I'm in there. And speaking of Quicksilver, I just did an event with him in November 24.
Okay.
I won DMV first annual body paint battle. Man, he hot.
Okay.
So he battled who? Guru?
Guru, yup.
Guru had too. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna stick around for that.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna stick around. Yeah, me. Gonna stick around with the body paint models. They gonna definitely do their thing.
Okay.
Still rock what they had previously on in the show. It's gonna be sexy. It's eye candy to the club. The city loves it. The city needs it. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely what we're gonna do. We're gonna rock out, man. We're gonna rock out.
And what you gotta hear while you're there? Is there a couple songs you gotta hear before you leave? Like what's gonna shut it down for you? Yeah.
Well, honestly, I'm a big fan of that Travis Porter "Make It Rain." Honestly, that's just my jam.
Thanks for taking the time to meet up with us today. We know that you got your website, coming up at the end of the month, maybe next month.
Yeah.
Anybody else you want to shout out?
Well, definitely I want to shout out Josh Damage. I definitely want to shout out JR. I definitely want to shout out my mom. I love my mom for being supportive. I love my family, my brothers, Tony Williams. Shout out to everybody that's a part of the movement, man. And definitely, like I said, my circle was small, and at the same time, we tag, talented and gifted. And I'm it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? What's good?
All
Bam
right,
the
Bam.
man. Fast Star Studios. We out here. What you gonna do?
Gallant TV, it's a wrap, baby.
About to go ham. Hard as a motherfucker, let these niggas know who I am. I'm about to go ham. Hard as a motherfucker, let these niggas know who I am.